Let's go to problem 3. So at the beginning of current year, Kian Company purchased 30% interest in Pod Company for 2.5 million pesos. So on this date, Pod's shareholders' equity was 5 million. So let us explain. Remember, ang net asset is equals to shareholders' equity. Kasi asset minus liability is equals to net asset, or in short, shareholders equity. Kaya ang term na ginamit, shareholders equity. So always remember that the shareholders equity is equals to net asset. Okay? So synonymous ang net asset sa shareholders equity. So that's why shareholders' equity was 5 million. Okay. The carrying amount of PUD's identifiable net assets approximated their fair values except land, whose fair value exceeded the carrying amount by 2 million pesos. So tinatanong sa atin kung meron daw implied goodwill or gain on bargain purchase. Okay, I want to clarify. During problem 2 kanina, walang goodwill, wala ring bargain purchase. Why? Because the acquisition cost is equals to the fair value of net assets acquired. So, kaya yung problem 2, wala. Hindi siya goodwill, hindi rin siya gain on bargain purchase. But on problem 3, it is different. So, okay, let us solve. Ang acquisition cost, 2.5 million. Kasi ito yung cost of purchase. And then, the carrying amount of net assets acquired, which is 30%, kasi binili ni Kian 30% times 5 million, which is shareholders equity ni Pod, is equals to 1.5 million pesos. So that's why we have excess of cost over carrying amount of 1 million pesos. And meron ding given na meron daw increase or there's yung land daw, yung fair value daw ng land, nag-exceed siya sa carrying amount by 2 million pesos. So we will also record this amount attributable to undervaluation of land. So 2 million times 30% is equals to 600,000 pesos. So, okay. Kung napapansin nyo, may natitira pang 400,000 pesos. So, the conclusion here is the acquisition price is higher than the fair value of net assets acquired. So, that's why we have an implied goodwill of 400,000 pesos. So, meron tayong implied goodwill. So, meron ba tong effect sa journal entry? Wala. Wala siyang effect sa journal entries natin. So, yun lang. Wala siyang effect sa journal entries. Gusto lang natin malaman. But, journal entry-wise, wala siyang effect. So, I'm already done with problem 3. Okay, eto. This is a kinda long problem. But the reason why nandito to sa IAS28 is for us to have a picture of the difference in accounting if it is IAS28 and IFRS 9. Kasi, again, there is a difference of treatment. So, let us discuss the differences in treatment. So, let's go with the first journal entry. Grand Company acquired 30% of South Company's voting share capital for 2 million pesos on January 1, 2017. So, remember, 30%. So, there's an assumption that or kaya merong ability to exercise significant influence. So, first of all, we debit investment in associate 2 million pesos. Kasi ito yung acquisition price or cost. And we credit cash of 2 million pesos. Okay? This is on the perspective of grant company. So, okay? Perspective to ni grant company. So, okay. During 2017, South earned 800,000 pesos and paid dividends of 5 million pesos. So during 2017, we will recognize a share in net income. So ang ginawa natin, 800,000 pesos times 30%. So ang share ni Grant, 240,000 pesos. So that's why we will debit investment in associate. Kasi pag meron tayong share in net income, it is an increase sa investment in associate account. And we also credit investment income of 240,000 pesos. And for the receipt of cash dividend, so we will also recognize the receipt of cash dividend. So 500,000 times 30% is equals to 150,000 pesos. So that's why we will debit cash and we will credit investment in associate. So remember, pag IAS28, receipt of dividends will cause a reduction in the investment in associate account. So pag may dividend received, it is a decrease sa investment in associate account. Okay. Okay, ito. This is a kinda crucial sentence. South reported earnings of 1 million pesos for the 6 months ended June 30, 2018, and 2 million for the year ended December 31, 2018. Ang ibig sabihin nito ganito. Okay, from January 1 to June 30, yung net income 1 million pesos. Pero pag January 1 to December 31, 2018, 2 million pesos na siya. So, okay. So, ang analysis natin, ganito. From January 1 to June 30, 2018, dito niya na-recognize yung 1 million pesos. And from July 1 to December 31, 2018, doon niya na-recognize yung 1 million pesos. So, in total, ang total net income ni South for the year 2018 is 2 million pesos. Okay? So, ang total income ni South, 2 million pesos. So, okay. So, yun yung logic ng problem. So, okay ha, I want to emphasize that the use of words are important. Okay? Minsan, pag accounting kasi dapat medyo magaling ka sa English. Kasi, itong mga ganitong mga words, minsan nakakalito siya. But if you know the nuances of the words, you can understand it right away. So, yun. So, ito yung analysis natin. Okay. The question, why is this important? Bakit ba kailangan natin tong i-discuss? Kasi daw, nung June 30, or nung June 30, that's the time na nag-change si grant company or nag-change siya ng treatment. So, for June 30, we will recognize investment in associate of 300,000 pesos. We will credit investment income of 300,000 pesos. Kasi ang ginawa natin, 1 million times 30%. So that's why, as of June 30, we recognize these journal entries. So, okay. The question, ang nangyari ganito. Nung July 1, binenta ni Grant Company yung kalahati ng investment niya for 1.5 million pesos. So that's why, kailangan nating alamin magkano ba yung carrying amount ni investment in associate as of June 30, 2018. So, okay. So, first of all, the cost of purchase price of 2 million pesos and investment income of 240,000 pesos less yung share ni Grant Company sa 2017 dividend of 150,000 pesos and investment income for the first 6 months of 300,000 pesos. So that's why the carrying amount as of June 30, 2018 is 2.2,390,000. But on July 1, binenta ni Grant yung kalahati ng investment niya for 1.5 million. So, okay. So, first of all, we will recognize the gain on sale of investment. So, first, ang na-receive ni Grant sa sale is 1.5 million. Tapos, yung cost of the investment sold, so remember, half of the investment. So, that's why, we will, yung kalahati lang nito. So, 2,390,000 pesos divided by 2 is equals to 1,195,000 pesos. So, remember, merong gain. Kasi, ang na-receive ni Grant Company, 1.5 million. Pero, yung cost lang ng investment, 1,195,000 pesos lang. So, that's why, there is a gain on investment of 305,000 pesos. So we will recognize gain on sale of investment. So we debit cash, we credit investment in associate kasi nabawasan ng 1,195,000 and gain on sale of investment. But remember, note that after the sale, yung pagmamayari na lang ni Grant, 15% na lang. So thus, Grant Company needs to reclassify his investment to FAFVPL because the criteria for significant influence is not met. Kasi ngayon, 15% na lang yung pagmamayari ni Grant. So that's why, kailangan din niyang i-reclassify to FAFVPL yung investment niya. So that's why we look on the problem. The fair value of the retained investment is 1.6 million on July 1, 2018. Okay? So, let us analyze. Bakit ba kailangan ng reclassification? Kasi, we account for investment in associate using equity method. Tapos naman, yung FAFVPL, di ba fair value to? So, there is a need to reclassify. Kasi, different yung treatment. So that's why we debit FAFVPL 1.6 million. We credit investment in associate kasi yung natitira na lang 1,195,000 and this is wrong. This is gain from reclassification. So, kasi diba, nag-reclassify tayo, so we will recognize a gain of 405,000 arising from reclassification from investment in associate to FAFVPL. So, okay. Remember, si South Company daw, nag-declare daw siya ng dividends during October 1, 2018. But, remember, South Company is already treating the investment as FAFVPL. So that's why dividends received is now considered dividend income. Kasi di ba, ito ang treatment under IFRS 9. So that's why we debit cash 150,000, we credit dividend income 150,000 pesos. So okay. The next part is between July 1 to December 31, yung fair value daw nag-change from 1.6 million to 2 million pesos. So, okay, kasi di ba FAFVPL, so we need to be aware of fair value changes. So that's why, so this is a December 31, 2018 transaction. We debit FAFVPL 400,000. We credit unrealized gain, profit or loss for 400,000 pesos. So, okay. How much is the total net income for 2018? So, isa-isahin natin. First of all, remember, meron tayong gain from sale of investment. Kasi, meron tayong binenta na kalahati sa ibang company. So, binenta natin yung 50% of investment. So, meron tayong gain of 305,000. And then, we also have gain from remeasurement. Ito naman, this is the gain arising from reclassification from investment in associate to FAFVPL. Bakit tayo nag-reclassify? Kasi hindi na na-meet yung significant influence criteria. And we also have unrealized gain on financial asset kasi during December 31, there is a fair value change. So, merong 400,000 na unrealized gain. And we have cash dividend on October 1, 2018. Kasi remember, si South Company, nag-declare siya ng cash dividend during October 1, 2018. Which is the time na nirecognize na natin siya as FAFVPL. So, cash dividend received will already be considered as income. And share in net income up to June 30, 2018. Kasi from January 1 to June 30, 2018, we recognize or grant company has accounted it under IAS28 or investment in associates. So from January 1 to June 30, 2018, the equity method was applied. So that's why 300,000 pesos. So therefore, the total net income for 2018 is 1.5 million pesos. So ano yung mga lessons natin from this problem? Nakita natin yung difference in treatment between IFRS 9 and IAS 28. So, the reason why may ganitong problem is for us to understand the difference in accounting or difference in treatment if equity method and FAFVPL. So, that's all. Thank you.